Hi everybody, Sandi Clarkson here with you today. Working on a process video or layout for My Creative Scrapbook using the April Limited Edition kit, which features primarily simple stories, simple vintage wildflowers, but it also has a couple of papers from Stamperia, and that is, it's not, I called it wildflowers, it's lavender fields, I beg your pardon. And of course it has all the lavender and honey in it, but anyway, so I apologize. But I was going to use this piece of paper right here. I was wanting to do a tag page and use them on my tags. So I did have the tags all spread out across here, my photo, etc. at the bottom. And then I was going to cut out the little kitty from this paper and move it over here. And I don't know, I just thought maybe it was just a little bit busy, even though I don't know, they're both probably about the same in terms of busyness, but I decided to go ahead and use this paper right here. And so I've got a photo of one of the grandkids and in the field of bluebonnets, and so I wanted to go ahead and document this page. Bluebonnets, of course, obviously are blue, but sometimes it's hard to find the right blue to scrapbook them. But they also go well on purple pages. But anyway, I have cut out all of the tags. I haven't cornered them yet or punched them out, so I need to do that. But I kind of got 4 of them to go across the top. And then I've thought about several different ways of doing the kitty. I thought about putting him on a tag. I thought about, cutting him out and, like I said, transposing him into the other page, or using 5 tags up here and then squeezing him in the middle somewhere. Maybe even on this brown one. I thought he might look cute on the brown one, but I've kind of decided to just do 4 tags and get some twine to kind of go between them, and then let him be over here, and then kind of decorate the edge with a floral embellishment, that little ticket, and then I've got a little one of the little honey pot stirs, and then I've got a little floral. So I was trying to find something not too big, but my flower's falling apart, so I might not even have a flower. But I was going to put that right there. And then behind my photo, I'm going to use a bunch of embellishments. I want to use an admit one ticket. I want to use this torn ticket. I'm going to use this gold one, because I haven't used any tickets so far with this, and I'm kind of balancing everything on this embellishment right here, which kind of goes with that other paper that we talked about. But anyway, it's going to be covered up. And then I thought I could bring in some florals, since I have plenty, and put that kind of right there or something. And then I even have this little thing right here that I thought I could scoot in, so I'd have a little honey jar. I don't know that it'll be seen, though, behind the photo, but we could try, because I haven't even trimmed out my photo yet. So that's what's going to be behind the photo. And then I thought I've kind of had these flip-flop, but I do want this bunch of wildflowers, or lavender, to be on this side, because one of the boys is really close to that corner, so it's okay to just cover up a shoulder here, because you can still see everybody's face as much as these 2 guys will let you see their face. They're kind of persnickety about that, especially him. And then I thought I'd use one of my 3x4s and layer it over here, just because I'm loving the honeycomb theme. So I'm just going for it. And then I have not yet used this little Hello Sunshine, so I thought about putting that right there and kind of letting that be my title, perhaps. I also found this golden I still haven't used the Amazing, so, you know, I could use either one of those. They both look pretty good. The Amazing is a little smaller and might stand out a little better, actually, now that I think about it. So do that there, and then I want to use another honeycomb. Can't get enough, so I put that one there. And I'm sticking it out I could actually preserve some because I'm sticking quite a bit under the photo, but I'm sticking that out there. And then I thought I could put this little satchel full of lavender on top of it. And then I want to include this little floral embellishment because it's small, and I want to use my stuff, you know, that I've got a lot in the kit. I also was trying to find a home for these two guys, but I end up only finding a home for that one so far, without it looking too bad. And then I thought, if I'm going to have some florals up there, then I could add a little floral right in here somewhere. Maybe off to the side a little bit so you can still see the other embellishments. And then, you know, that's going to go into the photo. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I haven't done any stenciling, but I thought I would get everything on, and then if I have some room, I'm going to come in with my stencil and just, you know, ink up a few places that are on the page. If I were to do any mixed media on this, it would definitely be covered because I've got a lot going on, and so it's going to be kind of a busy page anyway. But anyway, I'm trying to keep this little cute guy. I don't have a kitty, or I haven't had one in a long time, so I'd really have to dig for photos of one of my kitties. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'll go off camera and glue everything down and then come back and you can see where we are. Okay, so now we're going to finish the page. I am a little off frame right here, but I am just doing some stenciling now that I've got some of my primary elements adhered, at least the tags, and kind of know where the photo is going to be. I know where some open areas are, and I'm coming in with some cold brew ink from 49 and Market and Ranger collaboration. This is from the new release, and it's a good dark brown. And so I'm going to kind of put that in a few places. And now I'm taking that embellishment cluster that I built up and showed you earlier and adhering it to the back of my photo and kind of getting an idea of where it can go and hopefully have a little bit of white space, at least between that and the tags. I think overall, all of the embellishments in my photo would probably really pop a lot more on white cardstock or solid cardstock anyway. But I did just like the paper and wanted to use it. I thought all the little paw prints were cute, as well as the little kitty. And so I wanted to go ahead and use it. Like I said, I was going to use the page with the lavender fields, and I opted to come back to this one. So here you can see me bringing in the elements that we already talked about, and I've got the honeycomb, well, two honeycombs, the one with the bees over on the right and the other one on the left, and right there you see me adhering the satchel full of lavender. I elevate it on some corrugated cardboard, and then I'm trying to figure out where to put that little floral cluster, and I do want to bring in that little white floral because I've got a small floral in the upper right. And here I'm coming in with the lavender basket, and it's just going to be, I decided that it was going to be where I rest my title, and I decided to go with the Amazing title piece instead of the golden or the Hello Sunshine. I am going to add the Hello Sunshine just because it's kind of cute and just nestle it back behind those other embellishments. So you can see me that I'm adhering some corrugated cardboard to one side of the lavender because the rest of it will rest on the photo itself. And so I don't have too much to finish here. I'm getting almost done. So be sure and check in the description box below any details that you need to know about the kit or how to order one. Be sure and like and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more of my content in your feed. And also that helps it push out to other people who like to watch process videos. So I appreciate your help there. But I've really enjoyed this kit. I hope you do too. I still have tons of product left. And so there's plenty for lots of pages. And I hope that you were able to grab yours in time. Coming up pretty soon, you're going to see my finished project as well as the close-ups. And I do pan over those so you're able to see all the little details. And I did splatter with some white glossy accent there. And then I have to adjust my little Hello Sunshine because it wasn't completely straight. But I saw another little spot where I could do some stenciling, so I've added that in. And I'm just about done with this page. I appreciate your coming by, and remember to share your creations in our Facebook fan page. So here you go with the close-ups.